Hello grade 9 students! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Angelito Panuncio. In this video, you will learn how to solve quadratic equation by factoring. So during your grade 8, napag-aralan nyo yung different types of factoring. So we have common monomial factor, that is the GCF, difference of two square, perfect square trinomial, quadratic trinomial in the form x squared plus bx plus c, and quadratic trinomial in the form ax plus bx plus c. So we will discuss it one by one. So let's proceed to common monomial factor. Solving quadratic equation by factoring using common monomial factors. So let's have problem number 1. So number 1, we have x squared less 5x is equal to 0. So sa common monomial factors, yun yung kinukuha yung GCF. So ano ang GCF natin dito? X squared less 5x equal to 0. So ang GCF natin ay x. Next, lowest exponent, 2 then 1, so 1 point kukunin natin. Next, divide its term by the GCF. We have x, since x squared divided by x is equal to x, less 5x divided by x, we have 5. Then, equate to 0. So, by equating to 0, we have x is equal to 0. And the other one is x less 5 is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 since isolated na yung variable x natin, that is our final answer now, or first solution. So, x sub 1 is equal to 0. And the other one, isolate natin yung variable x natin, so we have x, transpose natin ta, is equal to negative 5, from negative 5, magiging positive 5. So our x sub 2 is equal to positive 5. Therefore, the solution in this given problems are 0 and 5. Gets? Okay, next problem tayo. Problem number 2. In problem number 2, let's say we have 6y squared less 10y is equal to 0. Again, ano ang GCF natin dito? 6y squared less 10y. So, our GCF is 2. Then, since pareho naman silang may variable y, kunin natin yung variable y. Lowest exponent, 2, then 1. Therefore, 1 ang kunin natin. Now, divide its term by the GCF. 6y squared divided by 2y. Or 6 divided by 2, we have 3. Y squared divided by y, we have y. Then next, copy the sign. 10 divided by 2, we have 5. Then y divided by y is equal to 1. Hindi natin kailangan sulat. Then, close parenthesis. So, that is the common monomial factor. Then, is equal to 0. Equate natin sa 0. So, we have 2y is equal to 0. Then, the other one is 3y less 5 is equal to 0. Next, here, divide this term by 2. So, cancel out. Y is equal to 0 divided by 2. That is 0. So, our y sub 1, or the first solution, is equal to 0. Next, isolate natin yung variable y natin. So, we have 3y is equal to, transpose negative 5, we have positive 5 na. Divide both sides by 3, since may numerical coefficients na 3 dun sa variable y natin. So, cancelled out. Then, our variable y now is equal to 5, 3. That's it. So, our y sub 2, or the second solution, is equal to 5 over 3. Therefore, the solution of these given problems are 0 and 5 over 3. That is solving quadratic equation by factoring using common monomial factors. Next, let's proceed to difference of 2 square. Solving quadratic equation by factoring using difference of 2 square. So let's have problem number 3. Our problem number 3 is x squared less 16 is equal to 0. So, ang technique ng difference of 2 square, and square root lang natin yung first term, square root ang second term, and then form tayo ng sum and difference. Okay? So, what is the square root of our x squared? We have x. Sulat natin siya dyan. Square root of 16. We have 4. And then, form a sum and difference. So, sum and difference. Then, it is equal to 0. Okay, equate natin siya sa 0. So, we have x plus 4 is equal to 0. And the other one is x less 4 is equal to 0. So, x is equal to transpose positive 4, we have negative 4 now. So, our x sub 1 is equal to negative 4. Here, x transpose negative 4, so x is equal to positive 4. Then, our x sub 2 is equal to positive 4. Therefore, the solution in these given problems are negative 4 and positive 4. Gets? So let's have another example or problems. Problem number 4. Let's say we have 9y squared less 36 is equal to 0. Difference of 2 square pa rin siya. Since ang 9y square natin ay perfect square and 36 natin is perfect square. And difference yung gamit na operation. Okay, so ganun sa technique natin. Form sum and difference, then kunin yung square root ng ating term. So, square root of 9y square, we have 3y. So, 3y, then 3y here. Next, square root of 36, we have 6. Ayan. Then form a sum and difference. I-equate natin siya by 0. So we have 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. And the other one, we have 3y less 6 is equal to 0. So 3y is equal to, transpose natin yung 6, magiging negative 6. Then, divide its term by 3. Since ang kasamang ng variable y natin ay 3. So, cancel. We have y now is equal to negative 6 divided by 3, we have negative 2. So, our y sub 1 or the first solution is equal to negative 2. Next, dito tayo. So, 3y, transpose natin, we have negative 6, so magiging positive 6. Then next, divide both sides by 3. And cancel. Our variable y is equal to 6 divided by 3, we have 2. So, our y sub 2 is equal to 2. Or the second solution is positive 2. Therefore, the solution in these given problems are negative 2 and positive 2. That is solving quadratic equation by factoring using difference of 2 squares. Next tayo, perfect square trinomial. Solving quadratic equation by factoring using perfect square trinomials. So let's have problem number 5. Let's say we have y squared plus 8y plus 16 is equal to 0. So ang technique kapag perfect square trinomials, pag kukunin ng factors, square root of first term, that is y, and square root of the third term of our trinomial. Square root of 16, we have 4. And then, copy the sign of our middle term. We have positive, therefore, positive din ang gamitin natin. Then, last step, square natin siya. Is equal to 0. So, that is the factor of our perfect square trinomial. Next, by extracting square root, and cancel. So, we have y plus 4 is equal to 0. So, y is equal now to positive 4, transpose natin, magiging negative 4. So, that is our solution. Y is equal to negative 4. So, kung mapapansin nyo, kapag perfect square trinomials, iisa lang ang solution. And in this given problem, the solution is negative 4. Okay, let's have problem number 6. Problem number 6, we have x squared plus 14x plus 49. Then it is equal to 0. So, factor natin, we have square root of x squared, we have x. Sign of the middle term, we have positive, therefore positive din gagamitin natin. Then, square root of 49, we have 7. Then, square natin siya, which is equal now to 0. Expand natin, we have x plus 7. And the other one is x plus 7 is equal to 0. Ayan. Next-expand lang natin ito. So, equate natin siya sa 0. So, we have x plus 7 is equal to 0. Then, the other one is x plus 7 is equal to 0. Ayan. So, x is equal to, from positive 7, transpose natin magiging negative 7. And here, x plus 7 is equal to 0. So, magiging x is equal to, transpose natin magiging negative 7. So, kung mapapansin nyo, same lang din siya. Therefore, ang magiging sagot lang natin ay x is equal to negative 7. So, kapag perfect square trinomial, iisa lamang po ang solution. And in this given problem, our solution is negative 7. Okay? So, now, let's proceed to quadratic trinomial. Solving quadratic equation by factoring using quadratic trinomials in the form x squared plus bx plus c. So, let's proceed to problem number 7. So, let's have x squared plus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. So, since ang a natin is equal to 1, magtutok lang tayo dun sa ating constant. Kaya na nga bang factors ng 8 na ang sum niya ay yung sa b natin? Anong factors ng 8? We have factors of 8 is equal to 1 times 8. Sum niya is equal to 9. Next, we have 2 times 4. Ang sum niya, 2 plus 4, we have 6. So, since nakuha na natin yung sa B natin na 6, therefore, ito yung magiging factor natin. So, we have this one. Factor natin is equal to 0. And so, x, then ito yung gamitin natin, positive 2, then positive 4. So, plus 2, then plus 4. So, pwede nyo rin siyang i-check using FOIL method. X multiplied by x squared. X multiplied by 4, 4x, plus 2 multiplied by x, 2x, that is 6x. Then, 2 multiplied by 4 is equal to 8. So, same lang din siya. That is the factor of our quadratic trinomial. Next, equate natin siya ng 0. So, we have x plus 2 is equal to 0. And the other one, we have x plus 4 is equal to 0. So, x is equal to, yung 2, i-transpose natin, magiging negative 2. So, our x sub 1 is equal to negative 2. Next, x is equal to, transpose positive 4, magiging negative 4. So, our x sub 2 is equal to negative 4. The solution in this given problems are negative 2 and negative 4. Okay, gets? Problem number 8 tayo. Problem number 8, we have y squared plus 5y plus 4 is equal to 0. Sana nga ba magiging factors ng c natin na ang sum niya ay equal sa b natin, which is 5. So, factors of 4, we have 1 times 4. Anong sum niya kapag 1 plus 4, we have 5. So, this is our factors. Okay? So, gawin natin is equal to 0. And since y multiplied by y, then gamitin natin to 1 and 4. So, positive 1, then positive 4. Okay, equate natin siya by 0. So, y plus 1 is equal to 0. And the other one is y plus 4 is equal to 0. So, y is equal to, transpose natin yung positive 1, magiging negative 1. So, that is our y sub 1. This is our y sub 1 now, or the first solution of our given problem. Next, sa second solution tayo. Y is equal to, transpose positive 4, magiging negative 4. So, y sub 2, or the second solution, is equal to negative 4. Therefore, the solution in this given problem are negative 1 and negative 4. That is solving quadratic equation by factoring using quadratic trinomials in the form x squared plus bx plus c. Next, let's proceed to quadratic trinomial in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Problem number 9. Let's say we have 3x squared plus 7x plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay? So, para mas mapabili ang pag-factors ng quadratic trinomial in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, ganito lang. I-multiply natin yung numerical coefficients ng a natin and then yung constant. So, a, ito na lang, a times c. So, we have 3 times 4. That is equal to 12. And then, yung 12, i-factor natin na ang sum niya dapat ay yung sa b. Okay? Anong factors ng 12? We have, yung b natin, ilagay natin 7. So, anong factors ng 12? That is 1 times 12. 12. Yan. Ang sum niya kapag ay equal to 13. Therefore, since 13 is not equal to 7, therefore yung 1 and 12 is not a factors. Next, ano pang factors ng 12? We have 2 multiplied by 6. So, 2 plus 6, we have 8. 8 is not equal to 7, therefore, yung 2 and 6 natin is not a factor. Next, ano pa ang factors ng 12 natin dito? We have 3 times 4. 3 plus 4, we have 7. So, since 7 is equal to 7 now, therefore, our factors are 3 and 7. So, gawin natin. Paano nga ba? So, we have, copy mo natin, 3x squared plus, yan. Substitute natin, yung 7x, gawin natin 3 then 4. Therefore, 3x plus 4x plus 4. So, ito na. From 3x plus 4x, yan na po yun. Next, by grouping, 3x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. Ayan. So, i-groups natin siya. Then, yung sa loob ng parenthesis natin, meron ng common monomial factor or the GCF. So, magkakaroon tayo ng, anong GCF natin dito? 3x squared plus 3x. Our GCF is 3x. So, 3x, divide its term by 3x squared divided by 3x, we have x. Then, 3x divided by 3x, we have 1. Plus, dito naman, 4x plus 4. Anong GCF? We have 4. Then, divide its term by 4. So, 4x divided by 4, we have x. 4 divided by 4, we have 1. Is equal to 0. Ayan. Next, so x plus 1, magkapareho sa pagsasamahin natin. So, 3x plus 4, yung nasa labas, parenthesis, then x plus 1 is equal to 0. And then, equate na natin siya by 0. So, we have 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. And the other one is x plus 1 is equal to 0. So, we have 3x is equal to positive 4. Transpose natin, magiging negative 4. Divide both sides by 3. Our variable x now is equal to negative 4. Our x sub 1 or the first solution is equal to negative 4/3. Next here, x is equal to positive 1. Transpose natin, magiging negative 1. So, ang x sub 2 natin ay negative 1. Therefore, the solution in this given problem are negative 4/3 and negative 1. Let's have another problem. Problem number 10. Let's say we have 2y squared less 5y less 12 is equal to 0. So, yung a natin, merong numerical coefficients na 2. And then, ang constant natin ay negative 12. So, ang technique, i-multiply lang natin yung a and then c. Then, dapat ang sum niya ay equal sa b natin, which is negative 5. Ano yung a natin? We have to multiply by negative 12. Okay, 2 times negative 12, we have negative 24. Ano ang factors ng negative 24 na ang sum ay negative 5? So, let us check. Some factors of negative 24. So, we have negative. Since negative siya, dapat meron isang positive then isang negative. So, we have negative 1 multiply to positive 24. Ang sum niya kapag ay negative 1 plus 24, we have 23. Next, negative 2 times, anong factors ng negative 24 kapag negative 2? We have 12. So, ang sum, negative 2 plus 12, magiging 10. Next, divisible ba siya by 3? Yes. So, negative 3 times 8. Ang sum is equal to positive 5. So, hindi pa rin. Wala pa rin. Kasi negative 5 yun. Ito ay positive 5. So, baliktarin lang natin. So, magkakaroon tayo ng negative 8 then times 3. Since, yun ay isa sa mga factors ng 24. Negative 24, I mean. Next, anong sum kapag negative 8 plus 3? We have negative 5. Ayan, ito na yung magiging factors natin since pareho na sila sa B natin. Okay? So, solve natin. We have 2y squared less 5y. So, magiging ito na. Negative 8y. Then, positive yung 3 natin. So, therefore, positive 3y. Less 12 is equal to 0. So, ayan. Pareho lang din. Negative 8y plus 3y is equal to 5y. Next, 2y squared less 8y plus 3y less 12 is equal to 0. I-groups naman natin siya. So, ito. And then, this one. Kunin ang greatest common factor or the common monomial factor ng parenthesis natin. So, anong common monomial factor natin dito? 2y squared less 8y. We have 2y. Then, divide this term by 2y. 2y squared divided by 2y. Our answer is y. Less 8y divided by 2y. We have 4. Close parenthesis. Plus, dito naman ang GCF. We have 3. Therefore, 3 multiply to 3y divided by 3. We have y. Less 12 divided by 3. We have 4. Close parenthesis equal to 0. So, pareho na naman ito. So, pagsamahin lang natin. Then, 2y plus 3. So, we have 2y plus 3 multiply to y less 4. So, ayun yung magiging factors ng ating quadratic trinomial. In the forms ax plus bx plus c. Now, nakuha na natin yung factors. Equate naman natin siya by 0. So, we have 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. And the other one is y less 4 is equal to 0. So, 2y is equal to positive 3. Transpose natin magiging negative 3. Then, divide both sides by 2. Cancelled. Our variable y now is equal to negative 3 halves. Our first solution, y sub 1 is equal to negative 3 halves. Next, for the second solution, we have y is equal to negative 4. Transpose natin magiging positive 4. So, our y sub 2 or the second solution is equal to positive 4. Therefore, the solution in this given problem are negative 3 halves and positive 4. So, that is solving quadratic equation by factoring using quadratic trinomials in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Ayan, we're done. I hope na meron na naman kayong natutunan sa video ito na inyong pinanood. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share to your classmates, and if you have clarification, ask your teacher. See you on my next video.